Welcome to the quick Atomic Heart review. Atomic Heart is a bag of many different chocolates, maybe too many chocolates. Anyway, the intro and the setting is beautiful. The graphics, amazing, top notch. The opening of the game is like a utopia world where robots are integrated into life. They've taken all jobs, they're wonderful, they're nice, and then it goes bad. More on the story later, but spoiler free. So then you end up after the intro that I won't spoil in the first of 5 labs. Now, this beginning lab was really nice at first to learn the combat, fight the enemies that were there, do the research, loot, figure out the game mechanics, fight your first boss. It was a great experience, pretty linear, but it had like levels and a lot of levels to searching. Once you leave the lab, though, and hit the open world, this is where the problems begin, but do not end. So the open world just looks so bland. It looks the same everywhere you go, just a couple different buildings, and you fight one of like 3 enemy types. Seriously. And then the worst part is you kill all these enemies in an area, and the reason you do that is in each area there's these towns, and there's these houses, and each one has a lock on it. And these locks take a little bit of time to get open. And if an enemy attacks you while opening a lock, it stops the lock and resets it. So that's not the problem. You go and kill all the enemies, then there's these regen robots that bring them back to life and they attack you again. Then you go kill the regen robots and there's a machine that regenerates them. So literally it's impossible to kill anything in the open world. So I just ended up running through the open world just to get to the next lab and the next boss. Now, when it comes to the bosses, they are a plus in this game. Every boss fight was enjoyable and had a sense of danger and actually took a little bit of actual skill level. The story is all over the place. Like I said, dystopian future, Soviet Union, robots have taken over to help humanity. It all goes bad. Why am I here? To try and save the day and figure out what the heck is going on. Now, when it comes to the glove everyone hated, I did not mind the glove at all. And I also didn't mind the main character not taking things serious. It seems the devs were trying to make fun of a lot of other games, and I actually enjoyed this. This would have worked a lot better if the game was a little bit more up to snuff. Plus, no spoilers, but Granny Zeno is one of my favorite characters in a video game in a long time. Hilarious. Now let's talk performance issues, mainly for Game Pass players, I guess. I hit 3 game-breaking glitches during my playthrough and hit 1 in the final lab where I got stuck in the elevator and there was no workaround for this one. But there's an edit. They just patched Atomic Heart last night and fixed that glitch, and it seems a bunch of other stuff. So I did get to finish the game, finish the end boss. The end boss was awesome. Maybe not the combat aspect, but just the idea. The story, I'm completely confused, but I do like it. I'm going to have to go through the ending again to listen a little bit better because I was having streaming issues during the ending of this game. So I have a better understanding of what happened with the glove and just the ending of the game. So with that, it's spoiler free anyway. I have to figure out what's going on in the story. It's a little bit all over the place, I will say that. Also, back to the labs. There are 5 of them, and they are very alike. And they do get monotonous quite quickly with the same enemies, locks, and drawers to loot. And like I said, they just look the same, except for one of them. So I did, however, put in 25 hours and I beat all the bosses. After the glitch fixes and updates, this game is pretty fun, but it is not for everyone. The powers, I went through most of the game forgetting about them. Like, seriously, I just forgot I had them. But they are awesome for the big, lots of enemy rooms. Like, to clear out a lot of enemies, lift them, freeze them, whatever. It is helpful. But I basically did not need them for my playthrough. With all the issues I came across, and with all they could have done with this game, there's a lot more things that I feel they could have done with this game, especially the open world, the regen of the robots, like I said. There's a lot of things I could talk about, but I will rate this game a solid 7 out of 10 with the patches that they put in, and I do recommend this game if you can deal with a few of those cons. And it does seem like there's a little bit of a workaround in the outside world, is the regen bots don't come so fast. The playthrough you're seeing now is actually me testing it out, and they didn't seem to be as at least ferocious and aggressive with it. So yep, 7 out of 10. It's fun. It's not BioShock. It's not a Bethesda game. It's a mixed bag. It's a lot of games in one, but it is fun. So if those things don't annoy you out of the game, it is fun. It's got a cool story, cool protagonist. So I hope this helps you guys decide if you want to buy this game or not. I'll see you guys next time. It is Cookie Dough Plays out. Bada boom boom boom. I am Batman. I'm just kidding. See you guys next time.